Now we've got our elite guys working through max reps here of pull-ups on their 6th round. The goal really on these max reps is to just to get you back to your 35% number, whatever your percentage number is. If you can do more, great. Manny, I want you doing chin-ups there. Females are going to do chin-ups, not pull-ups. So palms will face towards you for female athletes. Male athletes, you'll be palms away. So you can rest. He's resting there. You can rest as much as you need. You just got to keep working the whole 90 seconds. So you can do one, take 10 seconds. Do another, take another 10 seconds. What I usually like to do is whenever I'll go all the way to failure, just where I'll try to get that last one. If I can't do it, then that's when I know I've hit failure. I'll try to rest 5 seconds, and then do one. And I'll rest 5 seconds, do another. Rest 5 seconds, do another, until I can't do any anymore. And I'll start resting like at 7-second intervals. And anyway, I'll just keep doing that until I absolutely hit failure. And usually towards the end of the cycle, I can always squeeze out about one. That's one of the methods I like to use whenever I'm doing this style of training here. So now we've got our athletes working here on the box jump. Same format, 5 rounds every 60 seconds. And then 1 round of max reps, working 35% today. So one thing that's different about pull-ups, 2 things are different about pull-ups. First of all, we're going to work them every day. Second of all, we're going to use a 90-second interval, and that's just like I explained yesterday. It's because whenever the lats tend to need more recovery time in order to perform a pull-up. So we're going to build that into the design. These are just 60-second intervals here, though, on the box jumps, and pretty much everything else is just 60-second interval to reflect the time frame. We want you to get used to that 60 seconds and getting that work in quickly as you can, and then also limiting your rest. So these guys are finishing. We're getting 2 athletes through on a box with 13 seconds left, so it's taking about 20 seconds or so an athlete. So now we're working Russian twists, 5 rounds every 60 seconds, 35% of your max rep number. You should count your total rep number. You'll divide that by 2 to get your score for this, but whenever you're finding your reps, just make sure if you're using your total rep number that you're doing total reps here. You see, this is pretty terrible. Female athletes are using 35-pound dumbbells, male athletes are using 45s. So we just finished round 4 right there. They're getting about 35-40 seconds to rest. As this progresses up, that will go down though. So what I'm showing you is different from what is written. And I'm just showing you a substitution. Right now it's raining outside, or it's finished raining now, but it's wet outside. And we have to run outside the gym to get our 25 meters in. So I don't want our athletes to do that because I want them slipping all around out there on the gravel. So instead, we've got cones set up about 40 feet or so apart, and they're getting them. What I'm having them do is a minute and a half on and then a minute off. So it's 2.5 minutes each round. With the working and the rest intervals, 2.5 minutes. And they're doing 4 rounds, so it's going to take you 10 minutes total. Or it's going to take them 10 minutes total. They're getting about 18 to 20 laps in, which is about 300 meters. So it works out to be about 300 meters. They're doing this unloaded. So it's a lot more turning, so it's a lot more intense. May not be exactly 300 meters, but it's pretty darn close. And they're getting about the same amount of rest that they would if we were going to do it what is normally written. Now what is prescribed, which you'll see on the website, is 4 rounds of every 2.5 minutes, so density style, where you're going to do a 300-meter shuttle in that 2.5 minutes. The faster you get it done, the more rest you get. So let's say you get it done in 1:15, that means you get a 1:15 rest. If you get it done in 1:20, that means you get a 1:10 rest. Here I'm just making them work for a 1.5 minutes. They just finished their last one. And you see they're pretty smoked. But that 1:30 to minute rest, that slightly skewed, it's not 1-to-1, it's less than 1-to-1 work to rest interval. It'll build up that speed endurance so that you can handle the 300-meter shuttle a lot easier.